Colin Quinn in studio today. We're happy to have him because he was on the Cape yesterday.
Yeah, I was. You guys got to
get back in time.
You guys got to get. I mean, just the natural beauty of the place. You really would. You would love the food. You like the food, right?
I like fine dining. I've been known to enjoy a good meal.
And you would just love it. I mean, the beach. I mean, just... I can't recommend it enough.
I like Cape Cod, not Cape May.
Oh, you would love it.
I've never been to Cape May.
Actually, all jokes aside...
Yes, please.
You know what? I was about to start saying how waxing poetic over the beauty of the fucking Victorian homes, and I realized where I was.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that you just said all jokes aside, like, guys, quit kidding for a second.
They got beautiful homes there?
Oh, yeah. How's about the foliage, you cunt?
Do you understand the whole town?
Yes, I'm talking to her.
Yeah. The whole town is a historic landmark.
Nice, right?
It's the only place in the world where the whole town is considered a historic landmark.
I didn't know that.
I bet you they have a bed and breakfast.
No, the whole town is fucking bed and breakfast.
Oh, what's the history of it, though?
Well, actually, I figured it out myself. I was looking, I said, how did this happen? And I realized it must be a Dutch guy, because that kind of industry is usually Dutch.
Yeah, yes. Where'd you see that in front of the wooden shoe store?
May, the guy himself, I forget his name, Zacharias May, who the fuck knows, was originally the Cape May. You know, he's the one that discovered it.
Okay. Do you like bed and breakfasts?
No, I know.
Bed and breakfasts?
They're a little intimate, you know.
You don't like that?
Weird.
You don't like where you could have a nice little conversation with someone from somewhere else over tea in the middle of the afternoon?
No, I do sometimes if they're fun, exciting people. But, you know, if they're on the run from something. But, you know, some of them are pretty tedious.
You don't like sharing a bathroom?
No, it's not fun to share the bathroom with some, you know.
Down the hall?
A couple of NPR people that are trying to explore. That's who usually goes to the bed and breakfast, right?
They're exploring Cape May.
And they love NPR.
Yeah. I hate NPR.
You're a comedian.
Oh, it's so boring.
I hate it because the delivery is just
fucking dull. They think they're so bright. They're so skewed in one way.
They are
Fuck
bright.
them.
Their delivery sucks, though.
They're not as bright as they think. They're just boring.
No, they're just too politically correct for my taste.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
Me and you don't go PC. Am I right or wrong?
No.
Fuck yeah.
No. Live on the edge. By the way, Sam's new attitude. I tried to get him to show me that goddamn picture of the severed head kid.
Right. Who I hear
he fucking literally just he read me the riot act like, fuck off, Colin. I told you Opie doesn't want to see it, so go fuck yourself.
But we can't find it. I don't even know if there is an uncensored version. I'm sure there is. I can't find it.
I'm sure there is. You know what? You can find anything these days. I mean, you can see a goat having sex with a monkey.
Wow, can we see that? I'll see that. Yeah. Greg in Texas. Greg?
Hey, how you doing?
Welcome aboard.
I think y'all saw the doctored version of that video. I saw it, too, and watched it several times, where right when Stewart turns his wheels to the left to miss the kid.
Are we back on the Tony Stewart thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a big story.
No.
It's on CNN. 45 goes flying by without that sliding out thing, and then Tony Stewart slides out because he was going to throw some dirt.
No. Did you hear the little vroom right when he...
yeah, I do that every time I drive.
That doesn't... If you'll watch a different video, you'll see that vroom happens 2 to 3 seconds before Tony Stewart ever comes into the scene, into the picture, and they moved the room, so it sounds like he goosed his motor right then.
Whoa. Wow. They're
He get indicted for murder.
Conspiracy shit.
A murder in front of 50,000 people. How many people were at that race?
It was a murder, Sam. You could hear the engine on the tape.
What he did is he did goose the motor and run over the kid.
No, he was just trying to scare him a little bit.
Yeah, he was just going to throw it off.
It's like one of those Law and Order cases. We just meant to scare him a little.
He was probably watching the car. He was expecting to see the kid by the car, probably flipping him off. He wasn't expecting the kid to run down onto the track. And if you'll look, those cars are open-wheel cars. They've got like 18-inch tires on the back. So if you think that Stewart's going to stop and you step up to punch him,
stop saying
Stewart. Stewart doesn't stop, you get run over.
And you can back me up, right? The brake's not on the right side, right?
I have no idea where the brake is on that car.
I don't know why you're all ignoring
Opie's one fact and nobody... I'll tell you
it's a good one fact, though, Colin.
It is a good fact.
Thank you.
But
people
I mean,
are ignoring my one fact.
Maybe you should ask one of your people that work here, and I don't want to say Sam, because obviously he's...
Fuck yeah!
He's going to
fucking look it up.
Anyway, I'm glad the kid's dead.
You and the guy from Georgia, the same thing.
Why are you
the guy
glad
from
the
Georgia's
kid's
like,
dead?
I don't give a fuck.
I'm glad the kid's dead because you're not supposed to run down onto the track like.
All right, dude. You don't have to be glad he's dead. I mean,
That's a serious penalty for running on the track.
yeah, exactly. You figure there's got to be a little something in the middle.
Yeah, maybe a suspension.
Hey, at least the guy's
Or
honest.
something.
He's glad he's dead. He's glad he's dead.
All right, don't turn on me while I'm fucking scolding him.
Why? He's from Texas. He could go to the Addison Improv, you asshole.
That's
You
a
just
good
lost
point.
a ticket.
Yeah, you're right. Come on down.
Just
We'll
lost
laugh at how
a
he's dead.
Hey man, he'd still be alive if he had to run down on the track.
All right. I certainly don't wish the kid is dead, though. My God, man. Thank you. Hey, is the piano bar across from the Addison Improv still?
Oh yeah, it's in the same. It's right in that same hallway almost.
Boy, do they have fun across the hall
love
from
it.
the comedy club.
After leaving one of my shows, everybody's sad and feels ripped off. They can go right down to that piano bar and have a few laughs.
What do they do?
Oh, you've never been to a piano bar
Dealing
for the
pianos.
laughs?
What, will they sing songs and shit?
But they kind of fool around with it a little bit. It's all fun and light for everybody.
Well, they sing show tunes?
a lot
Yeah,
of jokes.
I like that kind of stuff.
like
the jokes.
sing-alongs, like we're going down, and everybody says, to the parade, whatever. It's just shit.
Going down to the parade.
Whatever the song is, I'm just making.
I know, but I wish you'd be more specific.
That's all I know. I don't go to the
No,
piano.
I don't know that one.
Here's a good
busy.
example. Are we getting? Oh boy, Roland is trying to get Shaq, but it's not looking good.
Well, he's just talking to Spencer.
He turned his back on Sway Studio. That's not good.
I don't know what him and Spencer are talking about.
It's really,
Are you chewing gum?
Yeah.
we both are.
Why are you guys chewing gum?
Yeah, it's really
because
bad.
Jim had gum. When somebody has gum, you want a piece.
That's right.
I
It's
didn't
like
get
pussy.
offered a piece. I didn't get
Jesus.
offered a piece.
He really went up
You
with
didn't
that
ask.
one.
I have to ask.
He goes,
Yeah, Colin.
it's like pussy.
Yeah, if someone has a piece,
What are
you
we,
want to
fucking
ask.
15?
Give me exactly. Give me a little,
It's like pussy.
no little piece of pussy.
Yeah, I was going to say you're like fucking
Yeah.
bunny. Like a piece of pussy brings up out of nowhere. Not like a piece of pussy. The other guys should have said, hey, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about fucking...
You want to learn about the break or not?
Yes.
I don't know why you guys are looking at me like it's not a real fact. It's bothersome. Brian in Kansas.
What's going on, guys?
What are you,
Hey.
Dorothy or something?
Kansas is not.
Yeah. And let you know, on them sprint cars, once they start them sprint cars, they have to push start them cars. There's no neutral. There's no reverse on them. So for that kid to walk out onto a track knowing that them cars barely have any brakes to begin with, I mean, the kid was in the wrong.
You think he was suicidal?
What's that?
He's suicidal?
He is suicidal.
He got a little hot-headed himself.
Yeah.
And he took on a big hothead. See, that was a problem. And it is true that the brakes in those cars are very tiny, tiny little brakes.
In fairness, how many times have you been in a dust-up in a car thing where you jump out of your car and you're furious and you're like, oh, shit, now I got to go all the way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
You gotta
Not
go
in a
all in.
race, though. I've never seen that done in
I
a
know,
race.
but to them, a race is like us driving down a street. They're so used to it.
Well, there's guys that have
It's
gotten
like
out.
you driving from Cape May. I'm driving back from Cape May
Kenny would
last
drive.
night. Perfect example.
You don't jump out of the vehicle.
But guys have jumped out of their cars. I remember a video a few years back where the guy threw his helmet out of the car.
That was
Yeah,
Tony.
that's one
That was
thing.
Tony Stewart, the hothead.
Yes, it is.
So
And
you know his
everybody
history,
says
so why would you do that?
Well, everybody's blaming his temper that he hit this kid on purpose, but that's not true. And if you do watch that video, when he did gas it, the ass end of the car went to the left side. It went to the opposite side of the kid. The kid, unfortunately, got too close to that tire, and them tires are about 3.5 foot tall. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way around it.
Yeah, not good. They're showing the video over and over again on CNN, but not the impact.
Exactly.
They're
Yeah,
teasing the fuck out of it. Like, hey, if you want to see the impact, you got to go to that internet thing.
Yeah, we have an ad put up over it.
That's right.
I say tires don't kill people. People kill people.
Thank you. Let's go to Texas. This will be the final call on this subject. Go ahead, Nick.
Yes, Opie, you're absolutely right. There is no right front brake on these sprint cars.
There you go, Colin. You owe me an apology.
I apologize for what? I was waiting the whole time for
How
some
about you
info.
apologize? That's all. Just say you're sorry.
I know what I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
Brake's not on the right side.
I'm very sorry.
No right front brake. Thank
No,
you, Nick.
I really am sorry.
All
No
right, good.
problem.
Now we can move on. I was just.
I
waiting
was
for that.
it. Maybe the guy had some other facts.
No, that's all I wanted was proof that I was right. So you want to? Are we going to get
it's
Shaq
ridiculous.
before we start this, Mike? Oh, he's still on with Sway. Okay.
Yeah.
We might, though.
So we got the Maids revealing Michael Jackson's filth and perversion. A lot of Michael Jackson stories coming out lately. Neverland's manicured lawns and fairy tale facade masked a house of horrors and madness. 5 of Michael Jackson's maids revealed to the Post. Want to hear about this?
Sure.
Do you believe it?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, so I do believe it. I did read it, and I was like, it was all right. It was like,
Duty Snowballs isn't bad.
He didn't actually make one.
What are the Duty Snowballs again?
He threatened to make duty snowballs and throw them at people.
No, what happened? I'll tell you what happened.
Oh, he didn't even do it?
No, he would walk out where the animals are, and sometimes he would track animal shit into the house.
Right.
On his feet, and to him it wasn't a big deal. If they complained about it, instead of just cleaning it like maids should, the icon would say, hey, you're lucky I don't make a snowball out of duty and throw it at you.
Yeah.
But there's no snow in Neverland. It's California.
If they said anything, he threatened to make doo-doo snowballs and throw them.
Oh, he just threatened to.
He was just joking.
Yeah. When Oprah Winfrey visited the ranch for an interview in 1993, it was a pristine place. Floors were waxed, walls scrubbed, and windows power washed. It was after she, guest Elizabeth Taylor, and TV crews left the next morning that the real Jacko appeared.
Oh, brother.
He literally peed on the floor of the entryway.
No, brother.
Right where you saw Oprah walk. Well, who cares? She was walking there the day before. It was surreal. He just stood there, unzipped his trousers, and watered the floor.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Terrible?
Yes.
Why?
Well, I just think it's disrespectful.
Jackson has been relatively clean and orderly up until 1993 when 13-year-old Jordan Chandler became the first child to publicly accuse Jacko of molestation.
$20 million you got.
Do we want to do this one? There's a lot here, but...
Sure, why not?
The maids described young guests tossing bottles and cans around the house. They would engage in hour-long food fights as well as pillow fights.
Bottles and cans around the house. I don't want to hear this story. This is sick.
Why is this part of the story? That's like a normal household, right?
That's sick.
Which left feathers. This maid just hated her job, which left feathers covering floors and furniture. That's the big reveal. Who cares?
The only thing I like about this story is at least it's timely. This is the time when it had to come out.
No, it's not.
Jacko would object to his sheets being changed. There were many times I had to sneak in and change his linen.
I bet you I know what it was. They probably would starch the sheets, and Jacko had gentle fucking vitiligo skin with all that dye he was putting in it and didn't want to be itchy. Rotten maids.
Sounds like this maid is really,
I couldn't understand how he'd sleep in such filth. Maid number 2 said there'd be socks and underpants in the bed. And
oh, my God.
And half-eaten chicken and potato chips.
Meanwhile, his images of this guy that's so clean.
Right.
Yeah, and children.
Empty bottles of wine and whiskey on the floor. And you knew he wet himself. The place reeked.
Well, I pissed myself a couple of times back in the day, so I understand that part.
After the pep pills?
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't make... That makes your duty hard, right? The pep pills?
Yeah, well, no, I think that's from Downs. Makes you,
You have Downs?
No, if you eat Downs. Like barbiturates.
God, who are these tall guys now?
They're probably, I think there's a couple of them that are like younger players that are going to meet Shaq. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Wait till he comes to them and face Shaq attack.
I'll get him.
We'll get Shaq. He remembers us. He said he liked doing our show and he knew us. Remember?
Yes.
Yeah. What would you say if you went on the fucking show?
That's a good point.
All right.
It's the thing you say. No one would go on the show and go, I didn't
well, you
enjoy
don't have
this.
to take him as face value. Like, hey, he said he liked our show and he remembered us.
It made us
What's
feel.
he gonna say?
It made us feel good, though.
It was like the other day.
Why are you doing this?
Because I like that Wayans Brothers thing you did the other day.
Oh no!
Why? That was comfortable.
Can we play it again? Can we play it again? I meant to play for Bobby because the famous Jerry Seinfeld, not you.
Right.
So I wanted to play it for Bobby, like you're not alone in this.
Right.
Oh, you heard this?
Yeah, I heard you the other day talking about it.
The Wayans, you got it, E-Rock? The Wayans were finishing up an amazing interview on our show, and then there were all sorts of compliments going on. I swear, I'm not making believe to make this better. I swear to you that I thought he was talking about our show.
We've all been there, believe me.
And I'm even going, wow, because the compliments are so good. And I go, damn, oh my God.
Yep.
And then if you listen closely, because I know a lot of people have heard this many times, hear in the background the reveal when I go, oh. This is all I gave the people. Oh. Because I realized
Well, he realized it too because then he named Damon and
yes, because then he
yes, he was humiliated.
He was trying to be polite about it, so he changed it and started naming his brothers, and that's when you hear very faint in the background. Oh,
yeah, he was humiliated for you.
Let's hear this again.
It's a great show.
AJ Paxson.
I ain't saying that because I'm on it.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Come back and see us.
Definitely. It's an honor to be working with my heroes.
Damn.
And it's nice to work with my fans.
It's true.
God damn. Is that the worst?
It's funny. You're one of his heroes. Not.
He said, well, I did start the goddamn before the word heroes.
Yes, but
in all fairness.
You just still thought another compliment was rolling out. You thought the compliment truck had pulled up and was emptying its contents. You thought somebody ordered from compliment.com and it had arrived. You were sadly mistaken.
Wow, I'm heating up again.
Sadder but wiser.
You want to hear about more amazing things that the Maids are revealing? So far, they've revealed some pretty amazing things.
I know.
Must be on. You got to be fair.
I don't
here.
care about this Michael Jackson shit.
Why?
It's boring to me.
What about?
You ever hear Beat It?
Yes.
He was a hoarder.
Keep going.
Okay. I wasn't sure. A pack rat in the true sense of the word, Maid number 1 said. He'd keep all these books that he never read, shirts, hats, and other little trinkets that fans would give him, and they'd be in the dining room, the kitchen, all about the floors.
Tell her that's not the true sense of the word pack rat.
True.
A pack rat in the true sense of the word is an actual rat. A pack rat.
And by the way, she's not revealing anything bad about him. Like, oh no, sometimes he would sleep with socks and underwear in his bed.
And he would forget to throw out things fans left him.
Right. Oh no, he's terrible.
Crazy.
Yeah, true hoarders have newspapers piled up, and then there's like a maze. You know, they have pathways to get to certain rooms.
Like rats.
Yeah, that's a real hoarder. He just had shit in his place.
Yeah.
All right.
That's nice talk.
Yeah.
How about this? Maid number 2 said only Jacko's main closet, which held his trademark black tuxedo pants, loafers, and sequin jackets.
I remember that outfit.
Was kept immaculate. How about that? It was the only place in the house that was immaculate.
What a
hypocrite. Let's see. I say that there were 2 things that were strange about what he kept: a soiled baby's diaper and a pair.
Hey, what's the matter with you?
Oh, Uncle.
Yeah, sometimes you want to fall asleep. Sometimes it's cold. You need a hat.
Oh.
What do you do with a soiled baby's
You
diaper?
put it over your face.
Uncle Paul wears it like a turban.
You breathe deep.
Is that like buying Japanese panties in a vending machine?
No. Yeah, it's like buying the edible underwears.
Right?
Sure.
And a pair of Fruit of the Loom that was obviously worn by someone who was either a teen or an early age adult. He kept that as well.
Keep your underpants.
I wonder how old they were. I wonder who it was. Maybe it's somebody famous.
Yeah, it's Corey Feldman's underpants.
Yeah.
Should I continue? About the dartboard?
Yeah, I don't know that part.
I know what the dartboard had a picture of Joe Jackson, his estranged father.
He kept a dartboard in the foyer of the bedroom with pictures of DreamWorks founders Steven Spielberg and David Geffen and Jeffrey Katzenberg.
I love it.
Who he believed had stolen his idea for the studio and even its Boy on the Moon logo. He hated those guys.
They probably stole it off him.
And the children
probably did steal it.
That's right.
The children were allowed to throw darts at their faces. That's pretty crazy.
Except in Michael's
crazy about
version,
that?
because I'll tell you what the difference is. In Michael's version, the boy was bent over the moon. There's a big difference. Get it? Being fucked.
With the pointy part of the moon in his hiney.
Yes, take it.
Yeah, he got those 3 Spielberg. Who else? Katzenberg? Yeah.
And you got the Geffen.
Ha.
Any of the children he played...
I'm going to get one of them dartboards.
Any of the children he played with who hit the bullseye would get extra ice cream or anything else they wanted. A little
You have to
game.
have incentive. What's wrong with that?
He hated those guys with a passion. He was surprisingly very anti-Semitic.
Ooh. He said if you hit their big noses, you get free ice cream.
Yeah, if you knock the yarmulke off their head like a fucking, it's a carnival game.
He'd lead some of the kids in chants like "kill the bastards" and "kill the bloodsuckers."
Oh my God.
This is crazy stuff. This is crazy stuff.
Yeah,
crazy.
he's a little nuts. It's crazy unless they stole his idea. If that really was his idea to have a Disney Studios,
Sure.
you know,
DreamWorks
I'd
in
be
general.
pissed. DreamWorks. Right.
Yeah, that's
What's the idea, though? I don't get the idea. I still don't get the idea of DreamWorks. What is it?
Just an idea for a studio that called DreamWorks.
Well, anybody can come up with shit like that. No, but there's something else to it.
Maybe
It's got Disney. Well, it does seem strange. Let's face it.
There's a boy in the moon.
Why'd they come up with an idea for a Disney thing? What, Spielberg was thinking about Disney? No, Michael Jackson would think about Disney.
So you're on Michael Jackson's side. So you should have thrown
Yeah.
some darts
Yeah, well, if I get that
at the
dub, but I will.
Bloodsuckers. It was crazy. He turned into his favorite Twilight Zone character, and his eyes kind of bugged out, and he went into this crazy trance, pointing his finger at the television screen and saying, "You're a bad man, a very bad man," she said.
About who?
Referring to the famed TV series character of Anthony, a boy who wishes away anyone who displeases him. From the Twilight Zone movie, I believe, right? Remember?
There's really nothing. These maids are not giving you much.
It's
he
garbage.
would throw a dart at Spielberg's picture. Who gives a fuck?
Well, I care. I think it's kind of an interesting story. If they stole his idea,
Yeah,
I'll
if
sue
they stole
the
the
estate
idea.
for him.
Instead of banishing his foe
Who's
to
this?
a cornfield like in the movie The Twilight Zone movie, as Anthony did, Jacko would wish Spielberg into Jew hell, the maid said.
Jew hell.
Oh no, that's Voss's house.
I wish Shaq would walk through that door right now. Let's see. That's about it. There really isn't much here. I mean,
You're chomping your gum.
they teased the
I'm
doobie-
chopping it because I'm getting mad because you guys are not in the moment. You're sitting here like Shaq.
I
We're
didn't
having
say
a
Shaq.
lovely time.
What?
No, we're
And you
good.
guys keep looking at the door.
I think the Michael Jackson story is a little weak.
It's a
You
little
guys-
weak, Carl.
I don't care. You
I
guys
think
are
it's a
looking
little
at the
weak.
door like he's expecting. Oh, I hope Shaq comes and saves the day.
Why don't we focus?
Relax.
We like
We're
Shaq.
here. We're in the moment.
We're in the moment.
Instead,
and in the
we-
moment, the window's right behind me.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm going to get curtains for this window. If this is how it's going to
We
be,
got
every time
'em.
you guys do the show.
Exactly.
Don't close our curtains.
I'm closing the
No,
curtains.
please don't do that.
We like our curtains open.
No,
we're
because
very curtain-oriented people.
Oh, if only somebody came by.
We're eager
Relax.
boys. That's how we are when you're around.
No.
When
Yeah.
you get Colin's in town, we fucking can't stop looking out the window.
That's right. It's true. You would get the same.
I'm not talking
You would get the
about
same treatment.
I'm not talking about the rudeness of just the
All right,
fact that I'm in
come
here.
in, come in. He'll come in. Let's see if Colin would look. He didn't look. God damn
Of
it.
course I didn't look.
He don't care.
Because I'm here enjoying a lovely moment.
No,
with
because
the
I'm a
fellas.
bad actor. That wasn't your
No.
coolness as much as my bad acting.
It's my coolness.
wasn't.
We should be in the moment with you, is what
Not-
you're saying.
We are in
Not-
the moment with
not
you.
only
I
in the
thought we
moment
were in the
with me.
moment with
All
Colin.
excited to have a Shaq attack.
We're ready for a Shaq attack. Jimmy's right.
You guys already ruined Duchovny's marriage. What more can you do?
Well, I don't know.
What other damage you want to do?
That was something that was between me and you. So.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kidding.
Let's quit spilling the
I
beans.
kid.
Bean
He's getting,
spiller.
he's getting a divorce after 17 years. And he was a sex addict, and he might have enjoyed our pal talk at the time.
Yeah, back in the day. I remember
Back
coming
in
in
the
here
day.
and there was like 8 naked girls on the right when Pal Talk
Yuck.
first came around.
And he was
Exactly.
He was amazed by that technology. Yes, that is true.
But he's Duchovny. He doesn't need that. He could just pull out his fucking Duchovny dick on a casting call.
Sure.
Get it slobbered on.
Well, he gets a lot of chicks in that Californication.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
You probably met them on Pal Talk.
I would say that I don't see that as the most realistic thing about a sex addict.
Well, he plays a sex
No,
addict, and
I
he gets
agree.
really hot women.
Yeah,
on that
wow,
show.
and saying cool things like, hey, you want to go for a hayride? Well, put your dick through a hole in the wall in a booth and call me.
Yeah.
What's the difference between his depiction of a sex addict and real life?
The fact that he's only fucking really hot girls and he's an author, a devil-may-care author. I've never really watched the show.
I
I've
kind
seen
of
a
liked
few
it.
clips.
I liked the first couple seasons, and I tapped out. I don't know how many years they're up to now.
Yeah.
but-
He's never stood in the kitchen rubbing a knife over his fat stomach because he lost an erection again. You know, just things like that.
Rubbing a knife over his stomach.
When did you do that?
I didn't say I did. I'm just saying some people who realize that they can't function sexually with women unless they're...
We need to know when you did that. Why would you do that?
When wouldn't I have?
I don't ever want to. Oh,
How do you
look at
rub?
this.
How do you rub the knife?
You just poke it into yourself and it feels
He thinks
satisfying.
about rubbing it.
Yeah,
he
but
thinks
you
about
don't,
stabbing himself, but he doesn't.
you don't do it.
So you just poke a little bit?
Yeah.
And we know it was a while ago because he said his fat stomach.
That's right.
That's
Who said
right.
it was me? And maybe I'm relaying the story of another person.
Yeah, you don't have the fat
Oh, shit.
stomach, so.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish Shaq would come in now.
No, we're just sitting here together. It's,
No, I'm joking. That was my callback.
it's a nice moment.
That was my callback.
I understood.
We get excited when we see these big celebrities going
I
this way.
understand, but when you already had Shaq on the show, it's not like, oh my God. Like, who can I think of? Like him.
Jerry.
Jerry Seinfeld. Let's bring it back to Jerry. My
Bring
obsession.
back to Jerry. Jerry's an upset. Like I was telling Hope during the break, Jerry's one of the few icons left in the world.
Right.
How many times have you said that to him? And he's like, oh, you're embarrassing me.
He's on another level. There's not many guys
I
that
talk to
are
him like Rupert Pupkin, like Jerry Lewis talks to Rupert. You.
How many guys are on Jerry's level, you think? You got like Muhammad Ali.
Oh, God, Ali's a higher level than Seinfeld.
But he's
higher?
still an icon, I'm saying.
Yeah, but no, he's
Michael Jackson.
They're different
the guy with
levels.
You know what I heard about Michael Jackson? I heard he's got a dartboard
Really?
of Jew hell.
the Star of David on it.
You know, when I was reading that story, I realized, why are we doing this? There's really not much in there.
It started, I got
tricked me
kind of
with
interested at the end.
It tricked me with the doo-doo snowballs.
Absolutely.
Because I really thought he might have done that.
I was more interested in knowing he was anti-Semitic. I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that I wouldn't have guessed. Go to Jew hell. I mean, that's
True.
a fucking rough place to go.
Shaq's coming out.
Oh, I don't know.
There's a lot of activity. They're getting ready.
That's how it is when I leave the studio.
It sure
Absolutely.
is, Colin.
Kenny
Sure
goes,
is.
do you want anything? I'm like, nah, I'm fine. Walk down the hall, say goodbye to security.
Yeah.
Like, hi. I'm like, I always crack a little joke like, hey, ask Roland. Even when I came in, I go to security. He goes, I'll sign you in. I go, I'm so big, I get people to sign me in. Security's like laughing politely.
He goes with it, though. That's nice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Colin, you're a big New York.
I'm like an awful uncle. I'm like the corny uncle.
No, I am.
That's seriously.
Colin, you're a big.
That's a real awful uncle.
You're a big New York guy.
Yes, I am. I know everything.
What do you think of the Times Square characters?
Kutchog. What?
Kutchog. I spent a summer in Kutchog when our house was being rebuilt. You know about Kutchog too?
Of course.
We took the second level off our house because we had too many kids and we had to rebuild it. And so we had a summer in Kutchog. Had a horrible little motor in there right on the water though.
That sounds
and
like
it had a game room with
sounds
pinball
like-
machines and Miss
When
Pac-Man.
you're a little kid, you love that kind of shit.
You know Kutchog? No one
Sure
knows
I do.
Kutchog. It's a tiny, tiny little town on the North Fork.
Long Island, I know it all.
What do you know about Kutchog?
Nothing. I just know, I know the whole North Fork, the Noyak. Oh, no, here comes Shaq.
No, he's not going to come in.
I swear to God.
He just said no. I just saw him shake his head no.
To who?
Whoever
He's
that-
talking. Oh, he's talking to Ed Lover.
Yeah, we're not getting Shaq.
Jeez, you guys you're looking out the door like a goddamn girl on a date. No wonder you're not getting him.
Who are all those?
Where's Roland? Okay. Hi.
Yo, Shaq! Not
Unbelievable.
too
There's
desperate.
a whole bunch of kids with him though.
Why not bring
desperate.
Bring the kids in.
Yeah.
We'll throw the ball around.
No.
Yo, Shaq!
Uncle Paul goes, no.
Bring all the kids. Let's talk to him about
Shaq attack!
basketball.
Oh, no.
Shaq balloon! Nothing, Sam? Shaq! Shaqaroon!
Oh, God, it's great. Awful. It's so great.
Somebody's pointing and telling him to look back this way.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, Shaq!
Yeah. See if
They're laughing. Is that at or with?
nothing to do with us.
Be honest. At or with?
I can't. I wouldn't even turn around.
Turn around. It's coming. He's coming back.
No, it's not Shaq.
Fuck. That's
Weighs the
Roland.
same but smaller.
Roland, what happened? You failed us.
No, they're doing Ed Lover.
But that lover is not even on right now.
Yeah, he's doing it right now.
And then he'll do us?
I know. He's bringing his whole entire basketball team with him wherever he goes for interviews.
Who is that basketball team?
His, I think, Reebok team that he put together.
But don't you remember when he said he really liked us and stuff?
Yeah.
Colin's here to burst our bubbles.
Colin's right.
But we really believed this time that he actually liked us. He said.
I'm sure he liked you at the
He
moment.
said I like doing your show, and I know. But he made it sound like he listens even.
Yeah, he knows about it. He liked it, but those days are over. It was in the moment. You know how it is. You're all excited, like, hey, we got to do that. It's show business, Hope.
You've been in showbiz a lot longer than me.
Man,
Can
show
I ask
business
you a
long
question?
time. Yes, what Jerry Seinfeld like?
No.
Hey, Roland, did you like my little joking manner with the security people? I'm like, hey, this guy signs with me.
Yeah. He's like, I'm a big fan now. Ooh.
I'll move on from the Jerry Seinfeld. So when Shaq comes in here and we have fun with him and stuff, and he makes
Right.
it sound like he knows us and probably listens to the show, how true could that possibly be?
It's not true. It's
Not
true
even
that he's-
close.
No, it's true that he's heard of the show.
Heard.
And somebody might have said to him, hey, that show's good or something at one point.
Okay.
That's all it is. He doesn't listen to the show.
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Hopefully he doesn't read Twitter.
You know?
All right.
Why, would you tweet about him?
No, but I'm sure one of our fans would say something to him.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe they should ask Shaq why he didn't do the Opie and Jimmy show.
You couldn't even say hello. Like you walked right by.
Yeah, he said, I'll come back. I like doing your show.
Oh, you're talking to Ed Lover, though. Was waiting for him right when
This
he
is
went out
the-
the
No, understandable, but still.
I
We
like-
helped him push fucking soap.
It was that was a good soap, though.
Yeah,
It wasn't that good as soap.
Jimmy's right. We took him when he was pushing soap.
Yeah, we helped you sell soap.
Fuck.
Tall cocksucker.
I like you guys. I like comedy. I like laughing. Remember he said all that?
Yeah.
All right.
Jesus Christ, this is unbelievable.
I know.
This is surreal.
We're outraged.
I know. It's really weird.
No, we're going to take a break because
Thank God.
We have to regroup now.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
We have to regroup.
I'm going to kill myself on the break.
No, you don't have to do that. Although that would be great. Because it happened on our show.
Yeah.
You know, when they have to write about it.
I hope you get
We'll get a little link.
I hope you guys get 8 more days in a row of Tony Stewart calls.
Why? I think we got to the bottom of that.
I think we hit a home run with Tony Stewart.
I really do.
Call.
We learned about the break
agree.
thing.
I liked about it.
See?
I like those southern accents on the phone, too. It's fun.
You had to eat a little shit because you didn't believe in the right break thing?
I kind of did, but then halfway through I thought you were breaking balls about it.
Okay.
I believed at the beginning and at the end.
But not in the middle?
No.
There's Shaq Balloon, by the way. See? Shaq Balloon.
I want to
Chris
see
Angel.
that severed head kid.
No, we're not looking at the severed head kid.
I'm not. All right, fine.
Colin, what are you promoting?
No, and
Please promote something.
well, I got that one day to August 23rd upstate. That's it.
And
The rest of my life is
Why are
free.
you being embarrassed?
No, the rest of my life is free.
All right. Here's what he doesn't want to say. My show on Vice has been doing well, and the fourth one is coming out this Wednesday, where my guest is David Tell, and I also have Voss and Sherrod did a very funny piece for me, and they are on as well. It's a really good episode.
I look forward to seeing
All right, you got it out of me.
Yeah, fucking. Yeah, stop being so embarrassed.
that. And you're really not going
Hey,
And you're really not going to tape the touche?
right now there's no taping of the touche.
That's ridiculous.
It's an outrage, Senator.
Why don't you do it yourself?
At this time, I don't necessarily have the wherewithal for that.
Why? Why don't we get some
friends of yours
some backers?
Some friends of mine might, like who? Jerry.
I could throw a little in.
Jerry.
A little bit. I'll throw a little
I'll
bit
put
in.
in 1,500.
I'll give you 10. 10 G's.
Jesus, that's pretty nice.
I want points, though.
Yeah. Well, how are we going to make money off it?
We'll throw it on, like, iTunes, Netflix.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm not even joking. You got to film that. It's too bright. It's too clever. It's too smart. It's too funny.
Well, it's still got there's still a couple of possibilities. It's got a little potential, but I'll find out next week or two if it's dead or alive.
Well, you got to keep it going, even if we have to fund it.
If it's dead, I appreciate that. I already have 11.5 committed.
That's not bad. That's a good start.
10,000 for you and 1,500.
I might be able to go up a little more.
I think
Not on my end.
I'll go up a little more.
Well, how much you grabbing for that weekend in Addison? He's got 20 grand right there.
How much?
I just want a producer credit, even though I don't do anything.
Written by and directed by.
No,
I'll give
won't
you
go.
a producer credit. I don't want Sam's name anywhere near this thing, though.
No, I don't want a producer's credit because that had nothing to do with that.
Why not?
Give me
Put up
like
money. You get a producer credit. That's the whole point of a producer. Money.
I want to be the big backer. I want to be big bucks.
I'm gonna call. All right, we'll say backer.
I want to make some big changes on the set.
How about we kickstart the shit?
No, I'm not kickstarting. I don't
Why?
believe
Why
in-
do you stop being stubborn?
I don't believe in kickstarting
Why?
because it's ridiculous.
But it works.
Going after people with no goddamn money trying to get them to support a fucking show.
Well, you see how hard it is to get a good project made, so maybe they want to see the project, so they throw in a few bucks.
How about they get
wanna
nothing
see.
out of it?
They get to see the project because they want to see it.
They get to see their stupid name on a list of 1,000 names. It's bullshit.
What's the number to produce it for real?
I don't know yet.
I'm going to guess.
I'm finding out this week.
Here's how much it'll cost.
you
Colin,
know.
for the
You've been around.
He could do it for probably 200.
200,000. We got to come up with. Fuck.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, even I wouldn't have said that.
What'd you think?
I would have said
Son of a bitch is
100.
crazy.
I would have said maybe 100.
I would have said 100 too.
Maybe. Okay.
You get 100 back though.
Yeah. Then again, I fly private.
No, you don't.
No, I know. Just kidding.
All right, we're gonna figure that out during the break.
Figure it on a break.
Yeah, I figured out during the break.
And
Maybe Shaq will put up some money.
Hey, a Shaq attack.
you guys want to learn about the coolest cooler ever? I was turned on to it this week.
Is this like his stupid heating soups?
Hot can soup is a fucking great soup, bucko. It happens to be self-heating cans.
Well, it's the same with the coolest cooler.
They're delicious.
The coolest cooler beats out the hot soup
It's the yin and yang.
by far.
That's right. You take the coolest cooler and you fucking throw it on the floor and you open up a nice hot soup and you go a healthy meal.
You want to see the coolest cooler or not?
Yeah, well, there's nothing worse than a lukewarm soda. I'll say that much.
That's a good point. Or a nice cold soup. What am I going to do with my cold soup?
Yeah.
Exactly. Throw it down the toilet with this
Cold
pile of
soup
shit.
is, they actually Charles Dickens built a whole career on the abject poverty of cold soup.
Really?
No, but
It made sense.
yeah.
I thought that was in a book or something.
Yeah.
Isn't cold soup becoming
Porridge.
a thing?
Cold soup is porridge.
Porridge.
Stop saying porridge with that stupid
Porridge.
accent.
Porridge is oatmeal.
Porridge.
Porridge is oatmeal.
He said,
kind
stop
of.
saying it like anyone said it in our whole life. That's the first time anyone of us ever said that word.
What word?
P-O-R-I.
Porridge.
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 He goes porridge.
Porridge.
You know?
I introduced a new word into the lexicon, and this
I've said
asshole
fucking porridge.
destroys it.
I've said
You
porridge.
never said it.
I have so. There's not a day that goes by that I don't.
Say what?
Porridge. Ed Lover's right out there.
Yeah, he's not doing anything. Roland just lies to us. You don't know that by now?
Ed just said hi to him.
Is Shaq right out there?
I'm going. Are we on a break or not? I can't tell.
All right, we'll
Find
break.
out where he. Hold on, let's find out where he is. Let's find out.
Yo, Shaq!
Hold on.
Oh, that's a white guy.
Ed Lover's sitting out.
Yeah, Ed Lover's sitting there. That was the fastest interview ever.
I thought he was interviewing Shaq. Ed Lover's just, chilling in the hallway.
He's doing some program right now. Some other one than Ed Lover.
And then us?
Probably. I'm just waiting to see.
No, it's not happening.
Probably not.
Carl,
What's that?
is it happening?
No, I don't think so. Hey, it's only 9:50. It's time to go and wrap it up anyway.
No, we're going.
Show's over.
No, it's not. We're doing good.
10 to 10. Show's over.
If we do good, we go a little longer.
Oh,
and I
what
think
time
we're,
is that
I think
the
we're
new
doing
rule?
good.
How long do you guys go to?
We'll do an extra few today.
Ooh.
Because we got to do the John Jones audio. That
Yes,
we have
we
to
do.
do.
John Jones.
And I want to talk about the coolest cooler.
All right, fine.
Are you a
I'm
cooler
not stopping
guy?
you guys
Oh,
from
that's
anything.
awesome cooler.
You know about the coolest cooler.
For months, yeah. The guy
It went
in video.
viral. The guy was hoping for 50,000 online. He got 8 million.
Wow.
That's awesome.
It's a big fucking
Let's
deal.
hear it. I think I saw one in Cape May this weekend. Let's talk about it.
Okay, we will.